Hi, this video is going to be a little different in that it's not actually going to have a notebook for you to see me writing on the side like normal, the document camera. We're going to be doing a Google Doc that I'm expecting you to write every single thing down in your notebook. You're going to see the worksheet that we're filling in on Monday, so you have to do this, follow along with me. Write it down as best as possible. It has to be neat. I am going to be checking for this. I will be very specific in saying this is what I'm expecting you to write. Please listen to that. So here we go. I'm going to literally open the fundraiser guide questions. If you would like to pause the video for a moment to think about what I want you to write, right here, the part that I am highlighting, we're going to be filling that in on the Google Doc live right now. So that's what I'm expecting you to write down. Well, to do that, I also have to think about what was my fundraising project. So when you do this in class, you're going to have both of these open. You're not going to see me for a moment, so bye-bye. Ho ho! But you can still hear me, and that's all you really need to do. So I'm just going to change up the sizes real quick so you can see what's going on. The main thing I'm going to be typing is over here in this area. And I'm going to open up a program called OmniDazzle so that you can see me dazzle you. By the way, you didn't see me do that. Dazzle you. I apologize for the minimized screen thing. We did an operating system update on this computer. This is the first time I'm recording you since we did the upgrade. So bear with us. Bye. Okay, so here we go. We're typing in all the things that we've done. So I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to type in Fuzzy Teachers Association. The good thing about Google Docs is we can always, oh, did I really spell that correctly? I don't believe I did. And let's say I chose to do the 7th grade field trip. I'm going to sell pie because Pie Day is coming up soon. And I approached the site council for some help in fundraising for this. Selling, I have decided to sell pie for $3 a slice, which means I would have a profit of $3 minus $1.20, so $1.80. So all of this we did already today in class. Literally on Friday, we did the worksheet on the right. So in class on Monday, the worksheet on the left, I'm going to fill all of this stuff in. So here we go. I'm going to go with business price. Business price is how much is the business charging me? The business is charging me, and if I'm all the way over, I can actually use this equation editor, which makes it look really good. So make sure it looks good. So you should be seeing a box right here. See how there's a box right here right now? That box means that you're in the equation editor. When I move over, there's no box anymore. So make sure the box is there, just so you can see the epic equation editor. The club price, I am selling this for $3. And I'm all about putting change on there. Profit, 3 minus $1.20. We already did that actually. So profit is $1.80. Donation. Donation is how much the parent club is giving me. So donation right here is the same as this one right here. So I'm going to fill that in as $550 and 0 cents. Amount needed for goal. I need, let's see, I'm going to be raising $4,000 for a field trip. Total profit needed, which is equal to G minus D is equal to T. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to say, well, G is 4,000 minus D, which is $550. And then I have my total numbers needed. We're gonna come back to that. So right now on your notebook, you should see all of this written down. I should see this entire part written down, neatly and organized. If you need to do some scratch work on the side, go ahead. Oh, I forgot one more thing I need to add on this part. This is equal to $3,450 and 0 cents. $3,450. If you need to do scratch work, do it on a separate piece of paper on the side. In your notebook, of course, on the side is totally fine. Just don't do it in this main area. Coming back here, number of units needed. I can't figure that out until I solve the equation. Well, we have to make our equation first. So profit is equal to profit times the number of units needed. That's my variable because I don't know. Plus the donation is equal to the goal. What's really nice is I can come over here and I can enter this. So in class, you're going to have to do this. Like we don't have to do that. We can center it right now. So I'm going to go for more. I'm going to center this. And I'm going to go insert equation. This is a really nice feature because I can insert stuff. If you're noticing, I'm not looking at this other one anymore at all. This is taken care of. I'm good. So we're good. Do something. Rub my nose. My nose itches. PC minus B is actually the profit. So I'm going to plug in that. And profit was, I'm going to get $1.80 per Jamba Juice times N plus D, right? Well, oh wait, D is my donation, so I got $550 for that. If you want to put the cents on there, that's okay. We can talk more about that in class. Which is equal to whatever I want my goal to be. Well, I need my goal to be $450 and 0 cents. So that's my equation that I now have to solve. Heck yeah. So I'm going to enter another line over here. I'm going to insert equation again. So now I'm thinking, just like our normal, this is a two-step equation with some decimals and whatnot. Okay, I have $1. I'm going to do my rewrite first. So I'm going to do 80 times N plus 550. And if you just went, hey, why don't you just copy and paste? Because I'm lazy. Hey, I could have copied and pasted. What am I going to do to both sides? Well, we're already adding, and the opposite of adding is subtracting. Do I subtract the 180 that has the variable, or do I subtract the thing without a variable? I always subtract the thing without a variable because this doesn't have a variable over there either. So the opposite of that is I'm going to minus this from both sides. Perfect. Hey, look, that's actually lining up the equal sign very nicely because I'm doing the exact same thing on both sides. That's kind of cool. It's an automatic balance line. After I do that, I will have $1.80 times N. Oops. Now, what did I not do? I did not insert equation, which automatically affected how that looked. That's why I was like, is equal to. The first one equals 0, so who cares? The next one would be 3,000. Wrong. If you just went up there and you were like, Mr. V, your goal is totally wrong, you are so right. 400 or 4,000. This one right here should have been 3,000. Man, if you caught that, you need to high five me and be like, I totally saw that and I was waiting for you to catch it. 4,000 minus 550 is equal to 3,450. 0.00. Okay. What do I do next? Well, I have a few options. I'm going to insert equation again. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. So we know we like to see it as a fraction, which some people are like, here's a really cool thing. I can click up here underneath normal text, and I'm going to make a fraction bar. And I'm going to put 180 times N on top. On the bottom, what am I going to divide by? I want to get rid of the 1.8. So I'm going to divide by 1.8 also on the bottom. Which is equal to, well, whatever I do on one side, I have to do on the other. And sure, I'll put 0.00 up there. Why not? So I divide both sides by 1.8. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to insert equation. So now I just have n equals, and at this point, we have all this technology, we've got all this crazy stuff, and you know what? We've got calculators on these computers today, and this project is more about you making the equation. So I'm totally fine with entering that in as an equation. 3,450 divided by 1.80 is 1,916. I just had it right there and I decided to rewrite it. I don't know why I did that. So right here on my equation, I'm going to put 1,916.6666 forever. Which means my last equation is equal to n equals. I have to make enough money. So I'm going to change this symbol and get rid of that. I'm going to go with the wavy line, which means, hey, I just approximated. Bam. Approximation symbol. 1,917, or maybe I would approximate a little bit more because that's kind of a stress and say 1,920 because it's a nicer number. You always round up on this one. You don't round down because if you don't sell this many or more, you can't see me pointing at the calculator, but I'm totally pointing at the calculator. But if I don't sell that many, I'm not going to make my goal. Okay. Literally, all you have to do today is fill in this equation on Monday. And yes, the solving part's going to be rough. Yes, I'm going to be checking that. And yes, this is the math part of it. But once you have this little piece unlocked, you come all the way back to the top and you say, the number of units I need to sell is approximately 1,920. And that's it. That is your goal on Monday in class. Your job is to do this on the worksheet. Every single number you see on this checklist, it's a checklist. In your script, business price, did we put that in our script? Check. Club price, did we put that on our script? Check. This is your checklist for the project in your script. Okay, that's it for today. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and that is the assignment. Have a good one. Copy everything that's on that Google Doc right now.